up on our YouTube account. But I'm here to not just only welcome the fans, but to welcome you, buddy, to the new full-length RtW Webisodes.
Full-length?
In HD.
All right.
So without further ado, there's a lot of horrible drinks and candy and toys that must be reviewed. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go review.
My stomach is gurgling already.
Let's go, buddy.
Let's do it.
Hey everybody, it's Brian.
I'm Tim.
And we're going to do a live review. Now, we aren't necessarily known for our street cred, but we felt we'd take this particular review to the streets. So here we are.
On a street, in that it is paved, like a street.
We're going to be reviewing 2 of Dale Jr.'s Big Mo candy bars. Now, I don't know the first thing about NASCAR, Daytona, or Indy racing, or funny car racing for that matter. I don't even know much about RC cars, although I always wanted one as a child. But we got we got creamy caramel. And what flavor do you have?
Well, we got here peanut butter over here, and I'll tell you, with the Dale Earnhardt flavor, I don't know if we can do this because we haven't done any reviews in a long time, and it's on the street, and it's kind of windy. I'd hope the wind doesn't interfere with the whole camera thing there. Probably get that little shh noise over there, but I think we're going to win this race here now. Let's do it!
Let's go! The chocolate looks white and speckled as if it is past due. I'm not too surprised. I mean, our production here, we're not running on the highest, budget.
Notice we got a little bit of discoloration right here. I don't know what that is there.
The creamy caramel is not so longer creamy. It looks like it was broken open maybe months ago, and it's hard, it's rubbery, it smells,
I noticed my peanut butter here, so it looks a little more powdery than peanut butter's not really liquid or solid. It's kind of that jello haze of whatever it is.
Yeah, this caramel is stiff, it's sticky. It's not like a caramello or those new Milky Way Simply Caramels or whatever. No, those are great, This, try some caramel, Tim.
Well, I don't mind if I do right there.
And, the name is Creamy Caramel. If maybe creamy wasn't in the title, I wouldn't be so taken aback by the staleness. Let me try this peanut butter. It looks like sand or, oh my God.
I think perhaps if we had done these reviews about the time we did our last set of reviews, perhaps we might have actually been good, but instead it looks like the peanut butter's kind of sandy.
I'm having a hard time actually choking this down, but I feel I owe it to the audience that's been waiting so long and diligently for our reviews. Tim, these are awful, man. These are failures. I give these both failing rates Fs.
I have to agree.
Big Mo, no thanks. Dog. Hey everybody, it's Brian once again here on YouTube, and as you can see, I'm out amongst nature. My favorite thing to do, honestly. It's kind of an overcast, cold day, but my spirits are still high, and right now I have a review for you. Super Mario gummy candies. Now, I love Mario, love the games, the cartoons, any incarnation. But as an edible, we shall see. Now, in this bag, there's strawberry, watermelon, orange, and mixed berry flavors. I'm just going to grab one at random. Well, by one, I mean 4. They come in like a strap of gummy candy. Good to whack your siblings with, I imagine. I will say, discretion being the better part of valor. These are old, so I'm gonna try them. Take that with a grain of salt. Now this is Donkey Kong's face, if I'm not mistaken. So, I guess kind of tangentially, he's tied to the Super Mario universe. Now, that wasn't too bad. It's a gummy snack. A bit old, a bit tough, but again, one interesting thing though is that the texture, it's very rubbery. It's how I prefer my gummy snack. Up next, though, I pulled out Princess Peach. And texturally, a lot different. It's very dusty, kind of gritty. Whereas this one, again, is very rubbery. So we'll try her. Sometimes when I look through it, it's kind of murky. I don't know. That's a bad sign. So I guess this would be the watermelon. Never thought I would take a bite out of Princess Peach's head. I feel like Bowser right now. But, No, these are pretty fun. I'm a sucker for Mario stuff. Gummy candies are I can take them or leave them, but I had fun with these. So overall, I'm gonna give them a passing grade. We'll say a C+. You're watching Review the World on YouTube. I got stuff to review. So, you know, the director's commentary was good, but the writer's commentary on that movie was really good. Let's watch it in Spanish language. I'm just so bored. And, you know, I wanted to do something for this skit, another review, but money's dry. I mean, I got no scratch, so.
Yeah, I wish we had more to review. And what the heck? Camera dude, what on earth?
Oh, wait, yeah, I know about this. He just took a trip to Arizona, our cameraman and production assistant, and he said he picked us up some stuff. So this is completely surprises to us. It's an Arizona gift bag. Let's just jump in one item at a time.
Okay.
Kick that one open.
Well, this looks like we got, you know, one of those cards for Arizona. We got the Grand Canyon and everything on here. And
Prickly pear cactus candy.
oh,
sweet.
dear. This sounds like this is going to hurt. And did I pick the wrong day to trim my fingernails? Gotta get myself all camera ready. I tried to lose 15 pounds, but that didn't work out too well.
As he's working on that, simultaneously, I will be bringing you another Arizona original. This is Arizona Rattlesnake Eggs Bubblegum. You know, I remember these carton bubblegums. I used to get these at KB Toys. They had them in apple juice, orange juice. You get the idea of flavors. I used to love those as a kid, so. Now, rattlesnake bubblegum, not sure exactly what flavor we're talking about here.
It comes with a postcard, like the thing actually detaches. What about that, eh? I'm expecting to get poked anytime.
Okay, another package to open, so I'm going to go ahead and, okay, first things first, the rattlesnake eggs, I guess rattlesnakes lay many different colored eggs. I see blue, white, yellow, pink, and green, to name a few of the colors. So I imagine these are just generic flavored gumballs, which isn't a bad thing. I'm not going to hold it against them. Yeah, still variety, you know, bubble gum. Still, kudos on the package, and thanks to the fine folks in Arizona for sending this our way.
Alright, I'm not sure what we're looking at here. I guess this might actually... You know, this is one of those things that has so little resemblance to a cactus, it makes me wonder if maybe it really was one, just because of...
It's been, you know, squashed and processed.
Yeah.
And, I gotta say, it's a little bit more intimidating than some of the fare we get into here. We're not quite Andrew Zimmern, Bizarre Foods on the Travel Channel. It's definitely got a sugar glaze on top.
Yeah, it's kind of gummy.
It does not seem breakable. Should you just take a big bite out of the side of it? I mean, I don't know.
Carpe diem.
Seize the cactus. You know, this is just too interesting and different for me not to...
Texturally, it kind of reminds me of honeycomb, actually. But I think this is artificial. I'm gonna say probably... Does the package offering any clues? Ingredients, sugar,
It does have prickly pear juice.
Okay. You know, I have to say I'm a little disappointed. I mean, if they're going to do something completely artificial, they could have made it green, maybe had, you know, maybe at least drawn in some cactus design on here or whatever. Yeah. As is, it's just a gummy candy.
But we do have to plead somewhat, what's the word I'm looking for here? I guess what I'm trying to get around to saying is that we don't exactly know the history of this particular kind of candy. Maybe it's something that is more out there to the west, and people in Arizona are laughing at us heartily for our, you know, disappointing lack of knowledge.
More likely, they're about to flame us with all sorts of comments going, "You dummies!"
Hey, let us know. Let us know. We're curious. So, a shot at a critical misfire. But moving on, we have
an ass.
3 kinds of ass-kicking peanuts. Now, Tim, I hope you don't have a nut allergy of any kind.
My last name's Chestnut. I can't afford to have one.
Okay, you're going to open this one and go ahead and show the cameraman what you got.
I think we have a Republican here. Oh, no, wait. I got my parties backwards. That would be the elephant.
But what flavor you got, more specifically?
Oh,
and importantly.
Ass-kicking honey roasted peanuts. Kick yo ass hot.
That was delivered like a true pitch man, a great spokesperson for the company. Now, honey roasted peanuts are sweet.
Ooh, with habanero pepper.
Literally not known for being hot, so that will be interesting. I'm opening another one, ass-kicking chipotle honey peanuts. We're both going to try these. Now these are using, that one's using a habanero. That's about, I think, 34 times hotter than a jalapeno if I remember my research right.
I thought I'd heard at one point that it was the hottest pepper, but I think they've moved beyond with the whole genetic engineering. I can smell that. It has the habanero sort of smell of the heat and everything.
I'm reading the ingredients list. Sounds like a supply closet in a chemistry room in a high school, oh,
there's the heat.
Maybe Mr. White's in there getting some beakers, but
at first I was disappointed, but
the ass kicking chipotle honey, not very hot, fairly mild, not too indifferent, and your stereotypical honey roasted peanut. Now, these ones are the ones that have the jalapeno in them. These ones habanero.
Sorry.
Thank you. And
heat builds.
Yeah, these are definitely the hotter of the two, but still not uncomfortably so. I mean, I do love spicy foods, but not at the detriment of actually taste. If it just hurts and it doesn't have good flavor, then why bother, Unless you're trying to prove a point, like Adam Riley, VW3. I was there, kid. You never got your picture on the wall, but I digress. I'm going on a side tangent. Last but not least, we have to try. And we do have one other thing in the bag, not pertaining to nuts. The ass-kicking peanuts. This is their numero uno A+. This is their original recipe.
Okay.
And these aren't, chipotle honey. They're not honey roasted, so these should just bring the heat, like the Miami heat.
Oh yeah.
Just gonna go old school and use the teeth.
I've heard somewhere from a dentist or something that that's bad for your teeth, but really, what do they know? It's not like they study teeth or anything like that.
My dentist is a nice gentleman named Dr. Giggles, and he seems to not, mind that I do that, so.
Okay.
Tim, these are definitely going to be hotter, I can already tell, but they're kind of like an orange, a sunburnt orange.
Not picking anything with the nostrils here.
I gotta say, 9 times out of 10 times when we're doing these shows, the Halloween specials, etc., anything that's put in front of me, I try, I taste, I play, and then I kick it to the curb. But I'm actually gonna bring, I think, some of these home with me because, when I'm watching, kicking stuff off the DVR tonight, I might hit some of these.
Yeah, it's funny because all these they're not initial hots. They're all slow builds. Because I was with both these, I had that same reaction of munch. Okay, nothing going on here. I'm actually a little disappointed. Hold on, it's getting hot. Oh God.
Yeah, I mean, onion,
I'm not sweating, but
onion, garlic, paprika, additional salt, peanut oil, but habanero pepper is one of the key ingredients. So. Last but not least, I know our cameraman pays us up something special and particularly painful. This might put us in the ER tonight, Tim.
Okay.
Scorpion suckers. Banana flavor and blueberry flavor. Do you have a preference?
I guess I'll take the blue one since it's close to me. Yeah.
Now, cameraman, I want you to get a nice, good shot of that. This is an actual scorpion. I don't know if it's been defanged or declawed, but
we could die tonight. We'll see what happens here.
I've had every flavor sucker under the rainbow, but the scorpion is what I'm here for. I'm gonna skip I'm gonna skip the appetizer and jump right into the main course. I'm coming for the scorpion.
How many licks does it take to get to the scorpion center of a scorpion sucker?
Actually, after those hot nuts, this is actually a nice accompaniment. It's accoutrement to that. While you taste that, I'm gonna go crack this bad boy open and see if I can get to the bottom of this mystery.
All right, let's have a look here. It's blue. Fairly standard exterior coating, but yeah, it's. I think right now we're just looking at a standard sucker. We have to get to the scorpion inside. I'm not sure I have quite the balls that Brian has, but
I'm gonna have to take this and break it outside. I think it's the only way to. Okay, let's go back. Okay. Cameraman, follow me. I think we've gotten a little closer to the scorpion inside. That was way louder than I thought it would be. Okay, I can... The moment of truth. Trying to get a little bit closer. Cameraman, you can see my progress here. Fuck it. Am I actually doing this? I'm chewing up the scorpion. He's stuck in my teeth. Well, that does it for this segment. I gotta say, cameraman, thank you for these treats from Arizona. I'll never think of the place in the same way, I gotta tell you, for better or worse. I'm gonna go try to get the scorpion out of my teeth. Hey, you're watching RtW World on YouTube. Hey everybody, it's Brian here, and this next segment is something new, something different, something spontaneous, and it's very close to my heart. This is called On the Street, and basically it's a new segment we're going to be putting in these episodes to show you what it's like to be on the street. For me, walking is a joy of mine. It's one of the simplest things, but it brings me the most pleasure. I didn't become a fan of walking until much later in my life, but there's nothing I like more and I find more beat than just getting out on your feet and walking around, especially areas that you've never walked before. On today's episode, we're gonna walk around downtown Hamilton, my hometown. So enjoy it and kick back and enjoy the serenity of the scenes. Hope you like it. You know, for me, maybe it dates back to reading the book Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. But for me, like, I don't feel like you can say that you've been to a town if you've just driven through it in a car. You're so isolated. You're looking through a window, which is basically like a TV set. To really experience a town, you have to breathe its air, and you have to step foot on its soil and pavement. A great joy of walking for me, cameraman, if you pan down here, is just every little detail. The rocks, the pebbles, the sticks. It's interacting with your environment. You would take it for granted if you were driving to work or to get dinner, but to be actually out here on the feet with the people, the cracks, I mean, every little detail, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, and that's why I love to take walks. Well, one of the interesting things when you're taking walks, and it's somewhat bittersweet, is seeing how things have changed. Over the course of the history of RtW World, this area has been used before. This used to set a gigantic hospital complex. It was seen in its deconstruction, actually, in the On the Road Hamilton video. And we also used this area, and this used to be a parking lot in some of our old freestyle walking videos. Now, there was a hole in the ground, grass has been planted over, and it's pretty surreal seeing it at this state. Alright, at this point of the walk, we're in the heart of downtown. Right across the street, you see Municipal Building, Courthouse. Behind me here, though, this was Elder Beerman, giant shopping conglomerate. Came here in the 80s and bought chocolate-covered peanuts, NES video games. It closed about a year and a half ago. Now it's just a carcass. No, this isn't one of those at walkers or whatever from Star Wars. Hamilton likes to consider itself a city of sculpture. So you see sculptures popping up here and there. And, you know, I'm an appreciator of the arts, not an art history major or anything. I can enjoy this for its aesthetic value. And, I mean, it's tangible. You can reach right up here, touch it, interact with it. And the cool thing about sculpture is that it changes over time. As the rain hits it, colors change, structurally it changes. But it's neat. I mean, it's kind of dotted here in the middle of an urban wasteland, but it's nice. Well, thanks for joining us on this walk, and you know, please do try this at home. And maybe not every walk will bring exultant joy or be a transcendent experience, but I really do urge you to just go out and take some walks. It's not only healthy, being active, but it can also be an exercise mentally as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll be out walking.
You're not on a boat. You're on Review the World on YouTube.
All right, it's time to have some fun. Up next, a Fish Frenzy Toss game. Okay, it's time to play the game. There's 4 fish to choose from. I went blue and red. I'm always tied to these 2 colors. The reason being, Double Dragon. Hell, just about any old school video game, the first player was usually blue or red, the second was the other color. And for whatever reason, you know, Billy, Jimmy Lee, they were cultural heroes of mine. I'm going to shoot first. We're going to call that a 30. Tim,
I went with Scorpion and Reptile.
Oh, okay. Continuing the video game reference.
I got a tree. I think it's a dead fish.
I guess it's closer to a 20, so we'll give you a 20.
Okay, 20.
So I lead by 10, and this is make or break. I see a 50, a 75, and a 100. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to aim for. Just going to wing it. A 10. That doesn't help a whole lot. Well, it's 40 to 20, Tim. It's make or break, man. All my money is...
Get over there!
A 10! 40 to 30, I win! Alright, well, that wraps up this first episode of RtW Webisodes on YouTube. It's been a lot of fun. We thank you so much for watching, and do check back regularly because we're going to have some more of these coming your way real soon. Have a great day.